Hey, beautiful souls. How are y'all today? I hope you all are doing great on this Saturday. Um, I wanted to come on here and just give a little story time today, along with what the divine has to say. For you guys that really don't know me, I am Cassandra Bethea Shine. And this is a domestic violence channel that um, was started. I have not really been active on this channel. I think I started this channel about 3 years ago. So now I'm beginning to be active on it. But I started an organization called Sound of Silence and Domestic Violence 11 years ago after the passing of my sister from domestic violence. And I wanted to share her story, her pain, my pain. And on this journey, what I found out was it's been hurdles, up and down, valleys, um, highs and lows. And what I have learned on this journey, peaks and valleys. What I have learned on this journey. And what I learned was understanding what domestic violence victims go through, as well as what my sister went through. And it really opened up an area in my life to take a look at my life, far as how childhood, unhealed childhood injuries, harms, or whatever, how it affects your life into adulthood, and how this has been a healing journey for myself, and some of the tools that I've been able to impart into my life to not only get over the death of my sister, the sadness and the grief, but also how it has changed my trajectory on how I'm not a victim in my circumstances, as far as relationships. And I don't mean relationships with a spouse necessarily. I mean relationships with people. And it helped me to evaluate the things that affected me growing up. And it may not have been necessarily a relationship, but yeah, I had my trials and tribulations early on, and some of my uh, partner relationships, but they wasn't physical or abusive, but it's just maybe you allow someone to take advantage of you. And that wasn't only the case with a boyfriend girlfriend or boyfriend girlfriend relationship, but that was the case in many other relationships, friendships, job, parent, um, just anybody in general. I found myself that a lot of ways that I grew up, things that affected me into my adulthood, that I allowed people to take advantage of me. And um, just some of my personality that I have begun to look in the mirror and ask myself, what can I do to help me progress past my thoughts about myself, or um, of how I grew up. So healing is really important, and healing is taking a look on the inside. We're looking for someone to save us, and the savior is you yourself. You are the CEO of your life, and you have the say so in your life. And trying to be validated by other people at the end of the day, are you validating yourself by you? What are you telling yourself in your mind? How are you speaking to yourself in your mind? When you look in the camera, just as I am right now, or when you look in the mirror, what are you saying to yourself? Are you saying, I don't like you? Or are you saying, I love you? Are you saying, you're ugly? Or are you saying, I am beautiful? So, whatever comes after I am is true. And whatever you say, the universe only says yes. It cannot determine what's true or not for you. It just says yes. Your wish is my command. So, what are you telling you? What are you saying to you? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anyone says about you. It's really what you says about you, because you're with you 24/7. So you don't have to take ownership of what someone else believes about you. And a lot of times that's what happens in domestic violence situations. Domestic violence situations are a lot of times we're attracted to those situations because of what we think about ourselves. So I want you guys to start evaluating, what are you telling yourself? What do you think about yourself? So, on this journey, after writing the book about Cheryl and her situation, Cheryl and I growing up together, it had me take a look at myself in many different ways. And it wasn't necessarily based around a love relationship. It was based around, wow, Cassandra, you have let a lot of people abuse you. And I don't mean like physically, but you allowed to be mistreated. You didn't speak up. You didn't, you played small. You allowed people to dictate to you what they thought about you. You allowed people to take advantage of you. So I have been really, really working on myself. We all have something. We're human. And on this journey of life, we all have something that we got to hang up on. Even the most professional come in to work every day and, they got it all together, but you don't know what's going on really at home or in their head, or something that could affect them from childhood. So a lot of times we put on ears. We're not always true to ourselves. And I know that happens a lot with domestic violence. But what I'm saying to you guys is domestic violence is not always just a relationship with a person far as a love relationship. It can occur in anything. And actually, I didn't know how people was going to react to my book. I had never written a book. I feel like I am a decent writer, but I had never written a book, and I had no idea. And I had so many people tell me, wow, it made them reflect on their childhood. And that, wow, we really don't know what domestic violence is. And that their different experiences with people or relationships that was not a love relationship. So I'm very thankful that people was able to feel that or convey um, how they grew up in different situations that affected them in their life into adulthood from different types of relationships that was not necessarily a love relationship, like a romantic relationship. That's what I mean. So we're just living life and going back to the basics. And I'm still working on things. To better my life. And it's all about improving yourself. It's all about digging deep and going within and finding out what's the issue with you so you can have better relationships, better results in your business, better results at your job, better results with who you are. Being true to thyself and self-improve. One thing I said in my book about if you're keeping secrets and you're hiding behind all this stuff that's going on with you, it's showing up in your life. You may not think it is. It's those small habits that you do. It's just things that occurs in your life. It's showing up that, hey, this is what's going on with me. So, only thing, no judgment for anyone, because we're all here on this journey. And if we can assist each other on this journey, it's not about you saving me and me saving you, but maybe you can give me some tips, or maybe I can give you some tips, or vice versa. We're here to help each other. But no one's here to save no one, because you got to save yourself. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead on in and find out what the message is from the divine for the collective and see what's going on. Okay? I've already did my cards for today. Y'all want to know what my reading was today? My message: you have the will and the power to succeed. You are abracadabra, which means you create as you speak. Keep your eyes on the prize. You are a co-creator with the universe. Your thoughts are aligned with your goals, and new opportunities are coming your way. That has came out for me so much this month. New opportunities are coming your way. And I'm telling you, new opportunities have come my way. I want you guys to really step out on faith, believe in yourself, and believe in what you are desiring from the heart. Have the faith. But at the same time, you got to do that spiritual work as well as the physical work. So let me see what the divine spirit has to say to the collective victims and survivors of domestic violence today. All right. This came out. You are a co-creator with the universe. you can do it. Whatever you're doing, you can do it. Declare and decree a thing. Go ahead and claim it. Write it down. Make the vision. Whatever you want to declare and decree, write it down. Or go ahead and just declare it's done. You know, if you're having self-doubt about something that you have in your mind's eye that you want to do, you better declare and decree a thing that it is finished, it is done, and it cannot be otherwise. All right. We need 3 more. Divine Spirit, what is it that you have for? Stay consistent. I'm telling you, and that's something that has been my weakness, is being consistent in some goals you want to attain. I'll start and I'll stop. I be successful and then I just stop. So that's something I've been working on for my own self. Allow your spiritual team to lead you. Always. Always. Okay. New opportunities are coming your way. That came out for me earlier. Okay. And you know what? Most of the time when new opportunities are coming your way, it's always at the end. And so we got 6 cards here. And that's at the end. So, hey. So what I see here is a lot of creativity. Whatever you've been working on, the divine is letting you know to keep going. Or whatever you're desiring, it's saying keep going because the opportunity is coming. It's coming, but you just got to keep going. So we're going to read this into a sentence, into a paragraph. So write this down, because when you write, your sword is your pen, and read it back to you, because your tongue is a sword as well. So there is power in the tongue. You are a co-creator with the universe. You can do it. You can do it. This is the first one that came out. You are a co-creator with the universe. You can do it. Declare and decree a thing. However, you need to stay consistent. And take your spiritual team along with you. Allow your spiritual team to guide you. Allow your spiritual team to guide you. Because new opportunities are coming your way. Okay? So that is the divine message for today. And I'm so proud of my survivors. And keep on working. Victims, or if you're a victim right now, keep working. Keep working on being free. Keep working towards your freedom. Okay? Do not give up. Do not give up. All right, so that is the message for today. And I will see you guys. I don't know tomorrow, but definitely next week. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. But I am Cassandra, but they shine, and it is through our voices and stories that we can help or inspire others to become survivors. Have a beautiful Saturday.